Hi. Welcome to PhotoshopFire. In this tutorial I'm going to explain how to fit text into a portrait and give color to it. I'm using Adobe Photoshop CS6 and of course you can use earlier or later version. I open the portrait of Barrack Obama. The size of the image is 1200 by 1600 pixels. I've done cutout already. There are two layers right now. White background and portrait layer. To distinguish the background I'm giving light blue. These are quotes of Barrack Obama. I made all uppercase, because upper and lower make more empty space. I copy from Notepad. The moment I drag with text tool I get the new text layer. Paste the text in the text field. The text size is too big. I reduce the point size. Reduce the leading. Let me choose some thick font, I think Arial Black. And reduce the horizontal scale to around 50%. I'm reducing kerning too. Basically I want to fill more space to make this project efficient. I don't have much text to fill. I copy the same text and paste. I have three layers now: portrait, text and background. I want to make the text only in the portrait area. I'm going to mask. Press Command in Mac, Control in PC and click at the thumbnail of portrait layer. I get selection in the shape of portrait. Now select the text layer. Click at Add Layer Mask button. My text layer is masked now in the shape of portrait. Next I'm going to make the portrait black and white. Go to Image menu, Adjustments, select Hue Saturation. Keep the saturation -100. Click OK. The image is grayscale now. But I feel that face is almost flat. I want to make some contrast. If your image has good contrast, skip this step. Go to Image menu, Adjustments, select Levels. To study more about levels, refer my color correction tutorials. I've adjusted the contrast. Now I'm going to create clipping mask for the portrait layer. Select the portrait layer. Go to Layer menu and select Create Clipping Mask. You can do this by right-clicking the portrait layer also. What happened now? The portrait layer is masked by the layer just below. That is the text layer. The little right-angled arrow shows the layer got clipping mask. How to release the clipping mask? Select the layer. Again go to Layer menu and select Release Create Clipping Mask. Even this you can do by right-clicking the layer. I'm applying Create Clipping Mask again. Now I have grayscale portrait layer in the shape of text. What next? I'm going to colorize. Select the topmost layer, click this little Create Adjustment Layer button and select Gradient Map. You get Gradient Map window now. Click at the Gradient Color Swatch. Now you get Gradient Editor. I click at this blue-red-yellow thumbnail. What happened now? The shadow, mid-tone and highlight are given three different colors. Blue is applied to shadow area. Mid-tone is red. And highlight is yellow. You can leave at this point. But I'm going little ahead. Where is my blue background? It is orange now, because the gradient map is applied on all the layers below. I want the background back. I'm going to give gradient map only to the text part in the shape of portrait. It's simple. Create clipping mask to gradient map. But it already has one empty layer mask which always comes with any adjustment layer. Get rid of that. Right-click and delete. Now select the gradient map layer. Go to Layer menu and select Create Clipping Mask. Now gradient map layer is masked by portrait layer. So I have two clipping mask layers now. Gradient map layer and portrait layer. It's done. The advantage of this method is you can edit any layer now. I can select the text and edit. I can adjust the grayscale portrait layer. I can adjust the gradient map's colors. I can even give multicolor. Don't choose the gradient which has transparency. I can give my own color. Let me change bluish now. Finally, I can change the background color. Wow! In very few steps you can make stunning text effect which is completely editable at any point of time. You can edit the background, you can edit the text, and you can edit the colors. Thanks for watching this tutorial.
For more tutorials, subscribe to PhotoshopFire.